Alrighty, looks like we're good to go. Today, today's our 8th day playing. Currently, stats are as follows. I guess you could say it's almost the 9th day, I guess, playing, but I mean after today, I guess it'll be the 9th day, I guess, anyways. But it's evening time for me. Starting out here, we're just gonna be doing some questing. And we're gonna start out with doing the what's the name of this one now? Black Knights, or no, Holy Grail. I don't think I need anything besides what I have. I'm pretty sure we can flinch the Black Knight Titan. Go speak to Merlin. It is going good. Just working on some more quests. Wait, why does it show Merlin still being here? Do we maybe still have to use this? That's weird. It says you've already freed Merlin. Well, if that's the case, then where is he at? Am I blind or something? Okay, maybe he's on the ground floor someplace. Wonder where he would be. Let's look at the quest guide again. Go up the stairs and into the lab. Must be this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Turn the music on. All right. Okay, we gotta go to Sir Galahad. Talk to him. I think he gives us the napkin, I think, or something. Or maybe it's the whistle, I can't remember. at some point I should probably check out and see what it would be like to mine back here. Actually, I haven't tried mining back here yet, and I do need to get my smithing up, so might actually do that after this quest. Is try out the mining out here and see how it works. Would be nice to get to 40 smithing. That way I could do the family crest. Okay, I'm on a quest to find the Holy Grail. So how can I find it? I'm not even sure what the... See if this is the right one. Nope. Trying to remember what the correct dialogue is. Oh, I mean, the nice thing is we're getting free teas, you know? Okay. How many times are we going to go through this dialogue to find the... What are you talking about, maybe? Why didn't you bring the girl with you? Am I missing something? Like, what the heck is going on? What does it say in the quest guide here? Pretty sure you're supposed to get something from him. A whistle or a napkin or something. We're supposed to drink the tea and that's when he'll... I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm gonna have to look at the old wiki. Let's see what the old wiki says. Holy Grail. Oh, okay. I think it's saying that I gotta go to... Yeah, this was a pointless meeting. We didn't need to come here. We needed to go to Port Sarim. Falador is probably the fastest way to get there. And we gotta go to Matrana, so can't wear any of this. Okay, can't bring any of this stuff with me. can bring runes. Oh, we can't bring the Excalibur. You can't bring the Boots of Lightness, I don't believe. Yeah, should be good. Okay. I'm not too worried about doing like the quests like super efficient. Just more so just get them done. I'm not gonna do all of them today either. Just do a few of them. But I don't like how this keeps moving around on me, so I'm just gonna pick one that I like. Yeah, sea shanty is good. Go to Entrana. Okay. Index, how's it going, man? I am just working on some quests. Pumping out videos, now I'm pumping agility at monkey bars. Very nice. I'm guessing you had a look-see at the video that I did. The agility one, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's the only one I've done so far on 2004 Scape, anyways. Pretty much all my other ones have been on OSRS. Yeah, that's the thing. Underground pass with 50. Like that's what I was thinking too. But I can't stand the monkey bars. I don't know why. I might have to just go and do it at Barbarian, even though it's slower. I don't know. I can't stand clicking back and forth constantly forever. Cool guys here. How's it going, Zeke? Let's see. Did you see Carson's video? You can set up your camera in a way where you can click one spot. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even look at it. I just assumed that it was basic, you know. I didn't think that there was much to be explained, but, you know, you learn something every day, I guess. Yeah, for the monkey bars. Okay. Yep. No, I'll have to go check that out. The bigger thing for me is every time I've gone there so far, I've been attacked. So, and it's just like frustrating. You know, you'll train for, you know, I mean, it's annoying clicking back, you know, constantly moving your camera and clicking. But then, yeah, the big worst part is I got attacked. Both times I've gone there so far, I've gotten attacked within about, I'd say about 40 minutes I was attacked. So it's just like annoying, but, okay, I will go searching. I think that's all I need to do. And then I can go to Camelot. Lifting lobsters and random moss giant runs near fishing guild. Very nice. Breaking it up, Zeke, that's a good idea. I tend to do that quite a bit myself. I've done, I don't know, I've done a lot of different things even today. Started out doing a little bit of RC this morning, and then I worked on some mage. My mage is up to 55 now. And then fletching a little bit. I smithed a bunch of iron bars and made them into dart tips. And some iron knives. So yeah, I just like to break things up and not do too much of one activity. Although I probably should get back to the Heroes Guild. I was doing Blue Dragon, the Blue Dragon that's underneath the basement there. It's pretty decent for like, you know, quick cash, so to speak, because like it wasn't crowded for the last 2 days, but now it's today. This morning I went there and there was one other person there, and then just like an hour or two ago I went there again and there was another person there. So yeah, I had to hop a few times. Some people were close to my level and didn't want to misclick skull. Yeah, yep, I agree 100%. And you don't want to not wear armor because otherwise you'll take, you know, decent amount of damage from those Earth Warriors. So like I feel like you kind of have to wear decent armor. Hardy Moss are great. You can get a nature talisman from them. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I've killed a decent amount of blue dragons, probably maybe like 200-ish blue dragons at this point. And I did get one chaos talisman, which I went to go try, and let's just say it was not fun. I ran one inventory of chaos runes, and I will never run another inventory again. It is the worst chaos rune crafting altar to get to, and it should have never been part of the game, in my opinion. It's literally like to get there is like an insane maze. Like it literally took me like the first time, I guess the first and or only time, getting to the altar from when you step through the mysterious runes to get to the altar from there. It took me literally like 5 minutes of trying to figure out how the maze went. So it was like a 10-minute round trip just getting there, not including the time walking to the mysterious runes. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a talisman drop, but or I mean a nature one, not a chaos one. But yeah, it is. It's a maze at the chaos altar, and it is disgustingly confusing. Here we go. Wait, where's the whistle? And let me check the guide real quick. Maybe there's the whistle is still. Okay, tablecloth, Draenor Manor is the whistle. Okay. Okay. Wait, why did the music shut off again? Yeah, so I'll never run Chaos Runes ever again. I have a Chaos Talisman, but I'll never use it ever again. It's way too slow. At first, I was thinking, you know, Chaos Runes are going for about 65 to 70 GP each, and I could buy the Essence for 30, and I was like, oh, you know, like, perfect way to double your money, essentially. But, yeah, it's much faster to run, like, either 4x airs or 3x mines. 3x mines is actually really good right now. And I think that's only I want to say it's like level 28 for 3x mines. I can't remember exactly what level it is, but I do plan to eventually get. I've been doing runecrafting pretty much every day since day one. So 28 and 42, yeah, yep, yeah. It'd be nice to have the 42, obviously, but I'm trying to remember. I think it's all the way upstairs, right? Yeah, it's this room here. Okay, and then let's see. We need to go. Ardo. You might do some RC soon. Yeah, I like doing RC. It's really chill content. So like, whenever I'm watching somebody stream, a lot of times that's what I'm doing is just chilling, running runes. Which, I'll be honest, like, there's no other way I would ever do. Don't you need 2 whistles? You know what? You might be right about that. Let me double check. I might have just messed that up. Pick up 2 magic whistles as you will need a second later on in the quest. Alright. We'll make our way back. Oh, that was dumb of me. I didn't grab runes. Oh, we can still use an Artie Telly. That works. I'll just have to remember to grab more air runes. Good call on that. Man, I tell you, I've never felt so dumb on some of these quests. So this morning, I want to do Shiloh Village. I have never done Shiloh Village, and it was like a record amount of time. And by record, I mean record in the opposite direction. I want to say it took me like 45 minutes or an hour to do or something like that. It was just crazy long. Maybe it might have been an hour and a half because basically what happened was I was trying to figure out which one of the monsters in the dungeon at the end would drop bones because I needed the 3 sets of bones. Because the guide that I was looking at didn't say nothing about like bringing bones, And of course, come to find out, none of them drop bones. So then while I was looking at the guide, I noticed out of the corner of my eye, so I'm looking at the one screen, looking at the guide and trying to read, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see a red bar to my left, and I look over, and sure enough, I'm dead, because the whatever you call it, the undead ones, I forgot. I just totally blanked and didn't realize that they were going to be able to do that much damage in that short amount of time. But yeah, no, zombie music videos are actually pretty good. But yeah, I did have to like fast forward and then rewind a little bit with zombie. So that's what I ended up doing is I ended up going to his video. Since it was made for the server, I ended up going to his video and finding out that yeah, you had to bring bones into the dungeon. But because I died, I lost all the scrolls. I actually even lost a lot of money actually too because I had like 20 or 30k on me, and then I had a bunch of runes, probably like 50 to 70k in runes, and yeah, it was kind of a disaster. Basically, had to reset everything. So like, yeah, I lost my Addy kite, my Addy chain, I had to buy a new strength Ammy. I mean, it was disaster. I lost all my law runes. I had like probably 50 law runes on me. It was just it was a disaster. All I can hope for is that somebody went there and picked them up behind me. Hopefully somebody did, because I know I didn't get back there in time because I had to go back, and basically it's like you restarted from the first part of the whole quest. You have to go back and get all the supplies again. You know, go get the scrolls, go get the remains, rebury the remains, and then go back, get the other scroll, and then you can go into that dungeon then. So it was just, yeah, it was a long quest because of my my stupidity and my mistakes. But okay, we needed runes. So yeah, ever since that, now I've been kind of cautious to bring more than, you know, the necessary amount of runes because I don't want to lose them. Probably should grab some fires. Don't know what. Oh wait, is this the actual fight? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the fight. Okay, let's grab Strength Dammy, Excalibur. I mean, I guess we can grab our armor, but in the end of the day, it might just slow us down a little bit. Just due to the drain rate. Why did the music keep just randomly shutting off? Maybe I just gotta keep clicking on them periodically. I love this pathing. You see this pathing? Like, they put that fern right in the middle there for what reason? I have no idea, but Torva, by the way. I think you got the wrong game there, bud. There's no Torva in this game. Oh, I suppose I could turn my private on too. Yeah, Index, when we did that, it was you, I believe, that we did that. We did Heroes, right? The two of us. I think it's this way, actually. Yeah, yeah. I was kind of surprised, but we did it early enough that. Oh, you still haven't finished it because you're 19 Herblore. Yeah, it's getting that 25 Herblore takes a little bit of time. Like, yeah, it was definitely wasn't fast, that's for sure. But what I was gonna say is I was actually kind of impressed that so the guy that was rank 2, Never Lose Bro, he actually didn't have it done either. So I actually helped him out yesterday evening. Found out that you can, like, even after you completed it, you can still go and help the other side out. So like if you have friends that don't have it completed and you have the other side, you can go and help them out. But yeah, he was just advertising in the Varrock Bank, like paying 40K to have somebody go do the quest with me, and I was like, hey, I'll go do it with you. That's a easy 40K. But and then when I finished, he actually paid me 50K. So kudos to that guy. He's a nice guy. Huh, I wonder if maybe I should just flinch this. Yeah, I think I might just flinch it just to be safe because I don't think I'm going to have nearly enough food. Let's see if Sears comes into my stream or not. He's a big content creator from 07. He's played in a lot of the DMM tourneys and stuff. I remember him. Let him know. This might take a little longer than I expected to flinch him, but maybe I should have grabbed like a strength and attack pot, but seems like we're hitting most of the time. Of course, the music would shut off again. Maybe I'll just put it to auto, see what happens. If I remember right, this guy has like really high defense. Made a good merch. Bought 20 ruby rings for 20k from Zanaris. Sold them as forgings for 65k. Atta boy, man. Look at that. That's a huge merch. I did the same, but I actually didn't even sell mine. I just used them. That's actually what I think I still have one left, I think. I bought the 3 or whatever that were in stock when I went there. But yeah, I didn't realize that they were selling for that much. That's crazy. So there's a insider money making method right there. Might make a video about it, but I think some are doing it. Yeah, I think whose video was it actually? I think it was Abyss actually. Abyss's money making guide that he made like a couple weeks ago actually. He talked about it briefly, but it doesn't mean you can't make another one and make that like, you know, the sole purpose of the video is that. You know, because sometimes people don't want, because like that was part of like a 15-minute video, but like, you know, sometimes people might just want a 4 or 5 minute video, and it's straight to the point, you know, explaining what to do and how to do it. Oh shoot, did I mess that up? I did. Man, why am I so dumb sometimes? Well, redo it. I totally forgot that you have to finish him off with the stinking Excalibur. Which is fine. It'll just take a few more minutes here. Tebow, you got Opal paying 10 lot. 10 laws and gnats for it. We will. I'll just tell them to hop in my stream. But yeah, that'll work. YouTube. Did I do dig site yet? I did. I need to do that to like make the herbler go a little bit quicker. Oh, he got somebody. That's fine. Okay. Perfect. I didn't want to be taking up too much of his time anyways. Zeke coming in with this 72 fishing. Holy cows. What an animal. What do you got? 4,500. That can't be the right number. Is that really? Is that many lobs? 4,857 lobsters to 76? Holy cows. That's a lot of lobsters. Oh yeah, the opal, yeah. Oh yeah, yep. Yep. That is definitely a thing. In RS Classic, it's an uncut opal, and in 07 it's either, and then in this game mode, wait, can we flinch it like this? So as long as we're 5 ticks, we can flinch. We don't have to wait the full. Wow, I didn't realize that. That would have sped things up a lot more. But yeah, the uncut opal is RuneScape Classic, and then 07 you can do, or 06 you can do either, and then in this game mode it's cut opal, which that was part of the reason why I actually went and did Shiloh Village today, is because I got merged pretty hard. Like I think I didn't pay him 5K for an opal, so I thought, well, why not I go and do it and throw him in for like 3K. So that's what I did. Okay, let's play it safe and use the Excalibur. Don't want to mess this up a second time in a row. Come on. Wow. And now he's not going to hit with the Excalibur on. There we go. Ain't no way. Free herb. We'll take it. I think we have to talk to this guy. Or is it this? It's a fisherman, isn't it? Like over here. I think. Going off memory at this point. Done this quest so many times in OSRS. Oh, I'm way off. Thought there was a fisherman over there that you usually talk to. Maybe not in this one. Maybe you just go right in. Wait, what? There's not even a... Oh, there's bricks there, but you can't walk in? Oh, we need the bell, don't we? Where's the bell at? Uh... Uh... Southeast is the fisherman. Wait, that's where I went and checked. Wasn't it? I thought that was where I went and looked. Was the southeast. Oh, speaking of RS trivia, I had actually, like, before I known about this coming out, I had made like some trivia. Oh, there he is. I had actually made a trivia board, Jeopardy board, I should say. Any idea how to get into the castle? Okay. But yeah, what I was gonna do with it is I was gonna have like different content creators get into a Discord and like, whoever wins, like, they would get like, I don't know, like 10 mil or something to either keep or give away to whoever. Wait, what? This not the... I think this is the door, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. Didn't work on the one tile, but off to the side all of a sudden it was fine. Oh, the NPCs need to be close. Okay, that makes sense. Same deal as Biohazard. Yeah, I haven't done Biohazard yet, but I do need to go get that done. Same with Underground Pass, but I'm kind of dreading that. I don't think I'm going to do that one until I get higher agility. Okay, now I think I can head out to the... climb up the central staircase, then go to the room to the east to speak to the Fisher King. Camelot, okay. Thing in Biohazard when you need to wait for the guy to come close until it works. The hangover cure, dude. Oh wow, yeah. Oh dude, I went berserk like trying to do what's the name of that one now? I forget the name of it. The agility quest. Tourist Trap. I mean, just like I failed like I don't know how many times doing the rock climb, getting in and out of the jail area. I got busted 2 times before I even got to the slave to get the robes. Like it was just like one mistake after the next. Wartime. How's it going, man? Let's see, where do we gotta go next here? Goblin Village, that's right. He's tied up by the goblins. It's gotta be a cruel way to go, get tied up by a bunch of goblins. Although he didn't die, I guess, so. Oh, you were just streaming and you had to shut it off? Oh man, that's a bummer, dude. Oh, but you got 79 range. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm obviously way behind everybody, but doing the best I can anyways for how far I am behind. But definitely putting in some time. But do you know about Dragon Med drops for Fire Giants being in the code? Is that is that real? Are you serious? I didn't think that that was a thing. Did someone actually get a Dragon Med helm or what from a Fire Giant? As far as I know, they were never Dragon Meds were never on the drop table for Fire Giants in the game. So they should drop the. So the D Med is on the rare drop table. Oh, well, the more you don't know. Okay. Which one of these? Is it this one? 1 in 16,000. Wow, that's crazy. So basically, it's like I don't know if you guys knew, but like you can get an armadillo helmet from doing a hard clue, and or sorry, an elite clue in OSRS. You can get an armadillo helmet from the armadillo um, thing that attacks you, but the chance is like 1 in 32,000 or something like that. I think Fire Giants and the Black Dragons probably share the same drop table, the rare drop table, but I don't think the KBD. I think KBD it's a straight 1 in 128. I think, but maybe I'm not remembering right. Okay, now we can go to RD now. But yeah, no, I think it's a 1 in 128 from KBD. I think just straight up, and then I think it's rare drop table from Black Dragons and Fire Giants. Then the general monster rare drop table is random jewel or gem drop table. You know, I'll be honest. I don't know why they ever like made this like code all like funky as like how it is. To be honest, like it's just stupidly funky and messed up. Why didn't they just have a straight up chance of landing on the drop table, the rare drop table, and not adding a gem drop table on top of that or like alongside of that? Just make it one table. Gems would be included, and then just you know do your figuring from there as to what you need to do to make the rates correct. I don't know why they ever did a separate rare gem drop table because just I don't know, it just doesn't seem necessary. But then again, maybe I am looking like a real idiot, because I don't know code very well. Gem drop table is added first. Yeah, I kind of wonder if that's how the mining system works. Is if maybe you land on the gem drop table when you're mining based off of like what you're mining, so to speak. And yeah, the code, from what I've heard, is a bunch of spaghetti from all sources that have ever looked at it. Yeah, if they want my honest opinion, I think day one they should have swapped out. Like as soon as the Gowers sold it, the code should have been swapped from RuneScript to something that was more um, day to day used. So say like Python or C# or something like that. Whatever whatever they would have ended up needing to make it work. But so it looks like the KBD has a rare drop table plus that. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like slightly better than 1 in 128. Then it's probably like 1 in 128.1.01 something probably. But yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy rare when you think about just like the amount of time it probably takes to kill KBD. I guess I haven't even went there and checked it out, but all I know is it's probably being held down by clans more than likely. Um, where's the? I want to say it's maybe in the. Oh yeah, it's in the other building over there. How do we get over there? Looks like this way. Yeah, it's a decent drop chance at the end of the day. I have been thinking that at some point, like maybe not right away, but maybe down the road a little ways, I'd like to do like a stream where basically just it's like a mass where everybody goes there and we all try to, maybe get a drop or whatever. It's just free for all. But I have a feeling that as soon as I was to do it, that it'd be basically it would be that you'd have to stay alive because as soon as you die, you're not gonna be able to get back because likely there'd be PKers chilling outside the door then. Okay, let's go turn this in. This will be nice because this will be protection prayers finally. I mean, I did just get a level here, which gave me mage, but mage isn't really used much in this year. Nice, 75 quest points. Oh, 40. I was hoping it would have gotten us like 43 or 42. Man, well, gotta get some more genie lamps, I guess. Speaking of which, though, I'm actually gonna go check out those gem or not the gem things, but the coal trucks. I want to see how decent it is, especially since I got my supper in front of me here. Wait, of course, the gate, right? Yeah, the gate. Wow. Ugh, little things like that. It's just like, yeah, annoying. You think the game is frozen, but it's actually just the gate's closed, so it doesn't know how to move. Yeah, mining guild's probably not too bad of an idea, but if you can't tell, yeah, I don't have the Rex for it. I'm only 52 mining. I haven't done a ton of mining. I actually bought a lot of the ores that I used for smelting. Oh, we don't need this junk anymore. We don't need these either. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be the best spot for me. Especially since I'm just going to try and eat my supper here and mine at the same time. Grab that. Okay. Oh, every time I go to mine something, I'm thinking in the back of my mind that if only I had a glory, you know. But those things are stinking expensive. I'm halfway there. I got like 110k, but they're like 200k for a glory. Kind of slowly losing at the monkey bars. Hey man, uh, it's not easy to keep doing. Might need to do this while watching a movie or something. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a shout. Wait, why is there a pickaxe symbol inside of here? Oh, is that okay? That's where you grab your coal from. Okay, so that's where it goes to. Yeah, that the whole monkey bar thing is just disgusting. Honestly, it's crazy that it's like basically you do the two quests and then yeah after that it's the monkey bars. Like it's just crazy. Like there's part of me that thinks that I might want to just wait until the agility arena comes around, the Brimhaven one. I just feel like I don't know. We'll see. I've been doing one level each time I log in. I've been going and doing one level. Um, because I finished basically at 37, and then yesterday I did a level in the morning while I was editing that video. Ugh. Okay. I don't see anybody else over here. Wow, there's a lot of coal rocks. Wonder if it's gonna make sense to just do like that loop over there. These outside ones probably doesn't make sense to come do normally. I know what I'll do. I'll try to eat with my left hand. Let me know if the chewing sound is annoying, because I can just mute the mic if I need to. Yeah, I think the goal is to get a few hundred steel bars worth of coal, and then probably go do dwarf cannon, make them into cannonballs. I heard that that's fairly decent money right now, actually. Yeah, it's interesting because it's almost like I feel like the rich are always going to get richer. No make X, yeah. Oh, nice, a ruby. Look at that. Oh wow, got the most amount of concurrent viewers in here today. Welcome to the stream, guys. Last time I hit these kind of numbers was when I was doing learner tabs during leagues, actually. Index, do you know when the Make X interface came out for a majority of this stuff? Do you remember what year that was? I feel like it was like quite a few years later, but comes in batches. Okay. I think the biggest one was like the fletching one, if I remember right. I think when fletching came out, I think they came out with bolts at the same time. But maybe my memory's off there too. Okay, yeah, September of 04 is fletching and some crafting stuff like spinning wheel. Wait, how does this work? Use it on it? Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was insane. So when you hit use your coal on it, it uses your whole inventory and dumps it right in. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, what I was actually expecting was a 1-by-1 deal where you had to click it back and forth. And then, remove coal, I figured would be like, you get the whole thing in one. 44 prayers, Zeke. Very nice. Congrats. Zeke, do you have a target goal for prayer? Like, are you trying to hit 50 or 60, or is it just how far you end up getting? Kind of surprised there's not other people mining out here right now. Oh, just because you're farming mossies, just how far you get. Gotcha. No, I remember when I was younger, I remember seeing my cousin mining here at one point. And that was like the first time I ever learned about, like, oh, this place actually existed. But basically since then, like seeing him do this, compared to like now, like it's how many years later, I never even once have visited this place till now. So it's interesting that like, all the years that OSRs has been around, I never once came and mined rocks up here because it wasn't quote unquote efficient or the meta. Whereas in now it's like this is actually a perfect time to do it because it is super efficient actually. But having the members worlds unlock this past weekend was like really huge because like I feel like it definitely like yeah, a bunch more people came into the game, so it got crowded for sure on launch, but it also helps like kind of separate people out. You get the people that were doing fletching that came to Camelot, Catherby, fishers that went to Catherby, and then like a lot of like you're just like selling stuff is in Varrock, and people kind of spread it out a little bit, which is kind of nice. Just because then it made like for instance the mining guild was I never went there myself. Obviously I don't have the levels, but every YouTube video I was watching of people that were going to mining at the mining guild, it was like people were always in there. So I'm glad that by opening up the member side, it kind of gave more options. Considering doing an underground pass at 40 inch, well, I wish you luck, man. I really do. If you do decide to go that route, but if you do, let me know how it goes, honestly, because if it really doesn't take like too much extra long, maybe I'll do the same. Did it at 32 and said it wasn't too bad. All I'm gonna say is if that person did it at 32, they literally have like the amount of patience that's required to like I don't know flip the earth around a couple of times. Because I remember when I did that thing at 32 years back on a pure, and it was a nightmare. I want to say it was like 3 hours or something stupid because I kept failing just constantly. Yeah, I mean it. I would say you gotta have even more patience than a school teacher, to be honest. But I mean, I got 5 kids myself, so I have a decent amount of patience. But there's no way I got the patience to redo that experience ever again. It just was not fun at all. So, what's been your favorite quest so far? For me, it's just been the Heroes quest, just because it's like such a staple. Like I don't know, one of those ones that you just always remember about, and the fact that if I had the money, I'd probably buy a dragon battle axe and a dragon mace just to walk around and show off, so to speak, just because they look pretty cool. I've only seen one person with a battle axe so far. Can't remember who it was, but they were like 90 something combat, if I remember right. Sea slug. Interesting. Brain parasites. Yeah. I really like that quest because it gives a ton of fishing XP. Like every Deadman mode, I was always rushing that quest because, like, just from that quest alone, if I remember right, it always got you to like 35, so you could like instantly go start fishing tunas right away. So like, yeah, I always kind of rushed that quest pretty early in like all the Deadman modes that I played. Did any of you guys ever play any of the Deadman modes? Biohazard also has good vibes, plus the zombie music guide saves you a lot of time since he shows you how you can teleport. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I take a look at that whenever I do that one. I'll probably end up doing that one later on tonight, probably. We'll see. You haven't. Oh man, DMM were a lot of fun. Oh yeah. I don't know if people knew that, but you must be talking about. So when you have the plague samples, normally you can't teleport with them, but if you actually put them in your bank, you can still teleport then. Avi, ready. Hey man, it's going good, going really good. How about yourself? You playing the game at all, or I don't know if I finished my thought on the plague samples, but yeah, if you put them in the bank, then you can teleport. So like you can, how does it work? You can put them in the bank in Ardone, or is Ardone where you get them? I think it's Ardone where you get them. But and if you get two sets of vials, you can just ignore the guard at Varrock. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that I did not know about. Still wood cutting and fletching. Haven't had too much time to play because of work. Hey man, I hear you. I'd be working myself, but got a surgery coming up in 2 days, so basically it works nicely because I'll basically be out for the next X amount of time, probably a month or so. What's your wood cutting up to and fletching? Got a weird work schedule. 81 fletching and 54, or 81 wood cutting and 54 fletching. I'll be off for like almost 3 months after this project. Paid during time off. Oh, nice. Very nice. So I'm guessing you must do contract work then of some sort, because that's usually how contract works. Is you're paid based off of a time period, not based off of like the hours that you put in or whatever. And the nice thing is too is when when you're done with that project, I don't know how long it's gonna take you, whether it's a month or a couple months or whatever. But by the time you're done with that, there might even be more updates to make the game a little bit faster too. Sort of contract work. It's a travel. Oh, are you? My guess is you're a travel nurse or a travel doctor of some sort. But you don't have to say it's it's privacy thing too. No worries if you don't want to talk about your work. I totally understand. I'm pretty sure everybody else would too. But no, it's good that you can get some time off to be able to play. Oh, it's robotics work. Very nice, dude. That is a field that I would love to have gotten into. Um, I, I I got a decent bit of knowledge on electronics and such, but never. I mean, I did a couple of college classes on electricity electronics, but never completed a degree. Last inventory of lobsters for Zeke, and then he's off to bed. Well, Zeke, thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. And good luck with finishing off that crazy 76 fishing grind. Here's what I learned about electricity in uni. It's blue and it hurts. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you so much. Zeke says to remember to like the stream to boost it in the YouTube algorithm. Much love, man. Much love. Yeah, some days when you stream, like I remember, I think it was like 3 days ago or something. I did like a 6 hour stream, and it was just a rough stream. It was like nobody came. Like there was, well, one of my buddies was just passively sitting in the stream just to help the YouTube algorithm or whatever. But outside of that, it was just like person would come in, be there for not even 10 seconds, and then they'd leave, and it's a rough period to go through. I'm not gonna lie. So like nights like tonight makes up for all those kind of nights where it's like oofta, nobody came and really wanted to chat. So very thankful for you guys. Very thankful. I wonder if one of the reasons why people didn't do this back in the day as like level 3 skillers is these bats. Maybe they'd probably aggro. I'm guessing. So Index, did you complete some kind of electrical engineering degree or something then? Mechanical, okay. Hey, wait a second, Doob. Wonder if that's Doobie Dobbies or whatever that guy's name is. Um, yeah, that's kind of the program that I was in. I was in it because my workplace was paying for it at the time, but I never completed it before I got laid off from that place. So unfortunately, they wanted it was a small business and they wanted to hire their friend that would have been the same position as me, but they couldn't afford to have both of us working there. So, and he was a lot more seniority at another company, but he was willing to take a pay cut to come to go work for them. So they let me go and they hired him. So that was the end of my college or whatever you want to call it credits. But it was fun while it lasted, anyways. But yeah, it was the same similar kind of program. It was I believe it was called Mechatronics is like the program name, but it was kind of veered. It was kind of veered towards the packaging industry because that's I was working in the packaging industry at the time. Oh, that's the industry you're in as well. Nice. Pack. Um, are you are you referring to the industry being the packaging industry or mechatronics in a general sense? Oh, okay, yeah, your robots help sort packages. Nice. Yeah, there's so much technology that's been implemented. Okay, so there's my first full cold truck. I'm guessing, but yeah, there's been so much technology around packaging. It's crazy. Like the average person just doesn't even understand like how much thought process goes into packaging. It's crazy. But oh, the pathing in this game is driving me up a wall sometimes. Wow. I remember so before I left that place, some of the stuff that we were working on or working with or selling, I should say, was like automatic wrappers that were robotic driven. So like no, you know, basically you'd wheel the machine over and start the corner of a wrapper and um, just hit start on the machine and it would automatically wrap everything, which was pretty cool. I thought. Then once that pallet was done, grab another pallet and repeat. But there's a lot of stuff going on those machines as far as like calibration goes and such. Set up a few of them over the years. And they got a lot to them, but they are very interesting. They're also pretty dangerous though too, because you can easily put in the wrong settings and um, all of a sudden you have a hazard. So definitely don't do the installation part, but calibration and settings are a big part of my job. Yeah, yeah, that's the better side to be on. Installation is where it can get crazy. wish I was more tired. It's already 2:30. Holy cows! But to be honest, I was up. I think that late. Um, was it your stream that I was watching last night, or technically this morning? But yeah, it was like 2:30 or something. 2:30 my time, anyways. Okay, so we'll see how many coal we get out of this first truck batch. Be interesting. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to sleep too when you just got all these like skills that you want to train. There you go, listen to an audiobook or something. Yep. Yeah, I fortunately never have to worry about that. I can pretty much sleep anywhere, so but what I have to worry about is telling myself that, you know, get to bed because, I get so excited to just keep training a skill or whatever. So sometimes I can stay up kind of late doing it, but then again, it's not like I need need to be up early in the morning though either, I guess. So it's not that big a deal. Finish up Underground Pass and Heroes tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can get, the nice thing is if you do Underground Pass first, then you go do Heroes, then you can train with that staff then, because it's like one of the best training weapons, I think. Because, or wait, is there no base spell XP actually from you? There might not be any base spell XP actually. Now that I think about it, but it hits really hard. It's like 25s, I think, max hits. So hoping to hear back from an interview this week. Would be nice to have something to wake up early for. Yeah, Oh, that's right, Index. Yep, that's right. Yeah, Ivan's is good, but they didn't do the upgrade yet, so you can only have, I think it's 120 charges or whatever. Or no, it's 120 PvP, 240 PVM, I think. But yeah, still, regardless, it's not very many charges. I don't know whoever came up with that concept that let's limit the amount of charges that it can hold. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, then you have to go to Underground Pass to charge it. Yep. But you got to remember after you complete Underground Pass, you get the quick access. I believe, unless it's not a thing back in 2004. But I thought it's always been a thing. But oh, so for the coal trucks, I'm guessing it's about 120. Wait, because I had like right around half an inventory left in my inventory when I deposited. So it's, let's say about, yeah, I think it's like 120 because that would be 15 that I had in my inventory. So the coal carts hold 120. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I bet because like I think that didn't come out until charter ships actually came out. Because once you get to the Tron one, then um you're able. It saves like your game state, so you're able to use a charter ship to port Tyros. So you can kind of get around it that way. But up until then, so like normally when you do Underground Pass, you'd go all the way to Tron one. That way you can when you go to do Regicide, you can just use the charter ship and go straight to Port Tyrus. But in 2004, there ain't no charter ships, so and Regicide isn't out, so Tron one isn't even out. So yeah, it's interesting. I guess you would have to manually run through the pass every time you need to recharge it, which that's crazy for only 240 charges. It's really crazy. Oh, and by the way, I don't know why, but I think it was just the thought of Underground Pass that perked my brain a little bit, and I was thinking that I've been seeing people in Varrock selling the Chaos robes or the Zamrock robes, but the thing is with those is they are not best in slot. Um, the bottoms are, but the tops are not. So like if you take a black robe, you get I believe it's either 1 or 2 extra magic accuracy compared to the Zamrock robe. So just something to think about. Hey, look at that, 53 mining. Yeah, you noticed that too. Yeah, yep. Oh, hey, there we go. Now we got someone else coming here to mine. A reverie. Any coal mining at the guild? Nope. Only 53. Heard it's empty though. I think it works best if you have 1 person per world, to be honest. Got the bottoms from Necromancer, 1 and 32. Oh, nice. Wait, is there is Mortmire? Can we access Mortmire? No. Does not look like it. Nope, Mortmire was not a thing yet. Next quest, okay, yeah. So I was kind of thinking that I didn't know if it was gonna make this cutoff or not, but I thought I remember seeing it like when we were on the free to play side. I thought I remember seeing it in this list, but it must have gotten removed or something. I was just thinking it would have been a good quest to do to get some more prayer experience free. But I suppose I could probably just start using some of the dragon bones that I've been farming. I don't have any right now, but when I've been killing the blue dragon under the Heroes Guild, I had saved up like over 100 at one point, and then I sold them all. But I only got like 800 each or something like that for them. So, and at that point, it's like, well, I kind of need the cash, so I did it anyways, just so I could keep reusing the money to buy more runes and keep training magic. But I think at this point, I might just bury the bones at this point. Price just keeps dropping on them, so they're not worth as much. Green dragons, yeah. I've heard that like in the mornings, so like I don't know, roughly like 13 hours from right now, they're pretty much empty, is what I've heard. But yeah, glory would definitely be nice, but those are pretty expensive. But that's part of the reason why I'm doing this mining is hopefully I can make some steel bars and then go do the dwarf cannon quest, make some cannonballs and hopefully sell those to maybe make enough to get a glory. Then maybe they'll have come down a little bit in price too at that point. Yesterday they were going for like 225 to 250, and then today I've seen them as low as like 195 to 200. But I think they're averaging like around 225 right now, or they were. I guess I haven't looked in the last like couple hours now. Yeah, I thought about offering like glory charging services, but I feel like there's just not enough of them in the game right now to justify it, and that likely the only people that have them likely have heroes done too. Definitely glad about the part of not being able to play much. His prices will come down by the time I grind. Yes, yep, and that's one of the reasons why I've been hesitant to like there was a point where I did have a little over 200k and I probably could have bought in a glory yesterday, but I don't know. I feel like any day they could just like jump down to like 70k or 50k even, and it's probably gonna happen overnight. Kind of like what happened with Black D'hide sets. Like the one day they were going for like 150k starting off, and then the very next day they're at like 20k. So just like unidentified herbs, um, the day of release, those are going for anywhere from 1 to 1.5k each, and then the day after they were going for anywhere from 600 to 700 each, and now they're like between 4 and 600 each. But as more and more people get herbivore levels, the value of the herbs will drop, obviously. I've actually been pretty impressed with how well natures have been holding their price since there's so many people that have 44 rune crafting to make them. But I think part of that is there's a lot of people that have 44 rune crafting, but there's a lot of people that don't have nature talismans as well. So very nice. 20 herb lord thanks to a genie. 1.1k total too. Holy cows, you are flying up there, man. Yeah, I'm only 812 total. So I've been averaging just over 100 levels per day since I started. Which, now that I think about it, it's actually pretty impressive, I guess. But there's no way I can keep up that pace, obviously. Actually, I wonder where I'm sitting rank-wise. I haven't checked in a while. I was pretty impressed last time I checked. I think I was at like 1700 or something like that. Overall, Serenity. Oh wow! Holy cows! We have shot up the rank. We're sitting at 680 now. 680 total rank, or total level rank. That's actually pretty crazy. I would have never guessed that I'd be in the top 680 people with only like 8 days worth of playtime. I would have just never guessed that I would have been able to do it. But I kind of wanted to compete for agility, but after seeing the leaderboards for agility literally like an hour after it came out, I was just like, whoa, I can't compete with these guys. They didn't even, I think some of them didn't even do any other quests. They like just did the 2 for agility XP and then went straight to basically monkey bars and or barbarian agility. You were rank 1 or rank 30 when you logged out after day 1 of members, thanks to quest levels. Dang. Yeah, that's pretty substantial, man. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of all the people that got like 2 months on me to be able to play the game. Like, I wish I would have had more time before members opened up, but it is what it is. I'm still doing okay, I think. Did I hear what people racing thieving did? Are you talking the gate method? Because there is that gate that you can go and at 31 thieving. Wait, what? They logged out when they got stunned to reduce the stun time. Explain to me how this works, because I would think that the stun only lasts a few seconds versus to log out and log back in, it's like a minute you have to wait. But maybe I'm not understanding that correctly. It's like 5 seconds. But if you macro your username and password, it's pretty much instant. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Man, talk about some sweats. Like, that's next level, man. That's crazy next level. To auto log in and out. That's crazy. Between every time you're getting stunned. That's just absolutely disgusting to think about. That's the inducted for you, I guess. He is 80 thieving. Wow. Yeah, you know, I kind of don't like the whole, like, abused little, like, mechanics things that he's kind of been doing, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. And then, like, the other thing I don't agree with is like, how some of these other ones that are high ranks right now have been getting fed by other people in their clan to be able to get to where they're at. It's kind of annoying. Like there should be like there should have been a system in place that like you can't trade over X amount of value for the first like 2 months or whatever, or until members opened up at least. You can't trade something over X amount of value. Resource wise, anyways. Yeah, yep, I get it. Yeah, you just try to ignore it because at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's not like there's nothing we can. It's not like there's something we can do to go back in time. Impressive. We have 4 likes on the stream already. That's nice. Yeah, one of the nice things about doing Shiloh Village, I know it's off topic right now, but just popped in my head, is that the furnace is so close to a bank there. It's such a nice furnace. Just, pay the 20 GP, go in and make your bars, and it's 2 steps away. If the dialogue could be shortened, that would be nice, but it's still better than running into Elkrid, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's something I should make a video on, is the smithing times. Yeah, yep. So like when I was there earlier, I was doing a little bit of fletching. So I buy feathers, fletch. I was doing dart tips, so I was doing darts. So I buy feathers there, fletch those, and then run over and check the water supply, and if there's any in there, I'd buy them up. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing the gem mining. The only problem with the gem mining is like it seems like all those odd gems, so like the opals and the whatever you call them now, mind blank, but you know what I'm talking about. The one that looks like a ruby and the other one, the red topaz, and then the other one. Um, what is their use even in the game at this point? Like I besides the opal being for the quest, I don't know when the other 2 gems are used at all. I think you can make them into bolt tips, I think, but again, who's gonna do that? Because I don't think it's worth the time to make them into bolt tips when the crossbow doesn't give hardly anything for ranged accuracy. Yes, bolts, but Sebos are garbage. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I actually tried to train with one because when arrows were like 12 or 13 each, I tried to just buy a crossbow and the bolts were 1 GP each. But then you could see why they're 1 GP each because you don't hit at all. Yeah, I think the goal for tonight is just going to be to try and get to 40 smithing. Maybe do the dwarf cannon quest and then maybe family crest. We'll see. I don't have a ton of energy this evening just because I was up so late last night. But we'll see. We'll see how far we get before I get too tired. Oh, why'd the music shut off again? Yeah, I just gotta turn it back to auto. The nice thing is it seems like I'm seeing more green than red now when I scroll through my quest log, which is always a good sign. I've actually been pretty impressed with my ability to runecraft so far on this game. Normally, there's zero chance I'd have this high of a runecrafting level 8 days in, but I don't know what about it. It's just kind of relaxing in a way to go do it. Besides the chaos altar, don't ever go do the chaos altar for runecrafting. It is a pain in the rear end. It's actually crazy to think about that. Like when the chaos altar first came out, why did they not like hot fix it within a day or two? You know, make the path a lot shorter, because it's crazy how long that path is. Looks like we got some more people hopping in the stream. Welcome. Just working on doing some mining and eventually smithing so I can do some more quests. We're on, as the title says, we're on day 8 of this account. Oh wow, we're up to 8 concurrent viewers. Very nice. Welcome to the stream, guys. Not super exciting at the moment, just because just mining some rocks here at the, what do they call this now? Coal carts, which is actually pretty nice. I think it's a lot better than most of the other places that I was trying to mine coal in before the member side opened up. It was always packed everywhere and you were fighting for coal rocks. Let's try high seas. See what that one sounds like. Gotta say, these old music tracks are pretty decent. We out here just mining away. Oh, look at that. Strange plant. Apparently, supposedly there's some people that were paying like crazy amounts of money for these at one point. Although when I've checked, it's only been like 1K or something like that. So I think it's just because right now it's the only energy, quote unquote, energy source at the time. There's no like regular energy pots or super energy pots. So, and this I believe, I think it's like 20%. It gives you 20% energy or something like that. Not 100%. I can't remember exactly what it was, but. So Index, you did Dwarf Cannon, right? I've been hearing a lot of people complain about that quest. And I'm starting to wonder if the best way to go about doing it is just to just search every railing, one side to the other. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it or what, but based off what I've been seeing is like that's probably, even though it's going to take a fairly decent amount of time, it's the most consistent way to do it. All right. It was super easy with zombie music guy. Okay, I'll have to pull that up then when I do it. Plan is to do one more load of coal and see where we're sitting then. I'll probably just buy the iron ore, to be honest, instead of mining it. Let's see what iron ore is going for, I guess, first. In case it's shot up. Oh wow, iron ore's come down quite a bit. So there's a big price gap in between the buyers and the sellers, that's for sure. The lowest or the highest buyer is 35, the lowest seller is 60/50. Which is pretty crazy for an item that's not that expensive. The railings were the same as in his vid. I think they were static. Okay, perfect. Well, thanks for that. And heading to bed. Alright, thanks, Index. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hopefully you nail some more gains again tomorrow. Much appreciated. And if you guys haven't seen any of Index's stuff, go take a look at it. He's got a lot of guides out there already on 2004 Scape, and they're really well put together. Ice Melody, let's try that one. Oh, it's this one. I don't like this one. Let's go Jolly R. What's Jolly R sound like? Oh yeah, we like that one. Yeah, I think these coal carts are pretty decent actually. I really like it. Feels like you're spending a whole lot less time running back and forth to a bank. All right. I think we'll have close to 300 coal in here once we pull them all out of the carts. Yeah, these are really nice actually. Definitely where I'll be continuing to do any kind of coal mining that I need to do. Feels like it's a lot more efficient anyways. I should be training my agility more, but it's hard to just do monkey bars for hours on end. Well, what's everybody up to? Anybody playing? I gotta come up with some more ideas for some more videos myself. Um, I think the agility video I made was pretty decent, but I'd like to expand and do some more. Maybe on like XP rates of killing certain monsters, maybe. I've always found it interesting how oak logs end up being like inverted in price compared to willow logs because there's so many more willow logs that are chopped. It's always just interesting how that dynamic works. Yeah, I think we do one more load worth of coal. I think we'll have enough to do a little over 200 steel bars then. Which I wonder what those are going for these days. Between 3 and 400 essentially. It's probably like 350-ish. What are cannonballs going for though? So cannonballs are going for like 120 each. So you get 120, 120. That's 240. And then it's times 2, so it'd be 480 roughly. Not, so you are making a little bit, but not much. Okay, that's the last of it. Wait, that's not the bank. Went in the wrong place. Okay, so we got 281 now. We'll mine one more round of the coal trucks, and then we'll go do dwarf cannon. So far, we've only seen one other person here doing this, so still pretty efficient as long as there's 1 or 2 people max per world. Man, keep me on. Oh, the music keeps shutting off. Legion. That one sounds like it would be a good one. Apparently this is unbreakable rock. Need to upgrade to that dragon pickaxe or something, you know? Oh, there we go. Got it. Welcome to the stream. Plan is to do some more mining here, and then go to Dwarf Cannon after we're done with another load here. So hopefully this goes a little bit faster than it feels like. Sometimes it feels like it's going really slow. So, but here we go. Oh, we gotta turn that run on. That's right. Feel free to ask any questions you have in the chat, or any comments or concerns. Ugh. Yeah, I should look up that Dwarf Cannon quest while I'm doing this. See what all items I need to bring. Oh, we don't want to remove, we want to add to. There we go. Well, man, I wish I had some good stories to tell, but I'm drawing a mind blank tonight. Oh, make sure you guys are staying hydrated too. in case you guys didn't know how these coal trucks work, is they allow you to put 120 coal into them, and then it moves it down the tracks for you closer to the bank. So then, when you're ready to collect it, you just, or when you can't put any more in, then you go to the bank and deposit your inventory and then fill it up from the coal trucks that are close by the bank then. So it saves a lot of like back and forth trips. Oh, music shut off again. Let's try something new. Let's try Miracle. It's kind of an interesting song. Oh. What do we got here? A little over 2 hours that we've been live for. It's not too shabby. I might have to wrap this up actually after this inventory of coal and just call it for now so I can hop onto that Dwarf Cannon quest because I don't know how long it's to take, and probably only got about another hour realistically of playtime at the moment anyways. I was gonna look up and see what I needed for items. It doesn't say anything right now, but I'm pretty sure you need a hammer. Alrighty, there is. Oh wait, why did you talk to him? I meant to click on the cart. Oops, no, we gotta do this. There is. Oh, I think that should be over 300 now in the bank. Let's see what other track we can listen Ew. Quest. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, and here's where we pick up all of our coal. Yeah, this seems like it's a lot more efficient than doing the mining guild, at least for lower levels. Because outside of 60, it's really contested everywhere else. Oh, wait. I go this way for the wood. Or not wood, but ores. And actually, I don't think I'm even going to do that quest on stream. Just because I'm gonna look at Zombie Music's video on it. So that way I do it right. I don't want to mess anything up on it, so actually, we're gonna wrap up this stream after I deposit all the ore into the bank. But just want to take the time to say thank you to everybody that's come, and it's really enjoyable to chat with all you guys. You guys are all just good people. But if you like how these videos go or how these live streams go, feel free to mention it to a friend of yours and get the name out there. It'd be much appreciated. Or if you'd rather not, you can always just go ahead and click the subscribe button. That helps out too. Okay, no coal left in the inventory. Okay, I think that's 300 coal that we did. Not too shabby. It was fairly quick anyways. But we are going to call that a night for tonight. I'll probably do some just chill stuff. I'll probably do that quest, but I want to look at Zombies Guide and do it that way. And I can't stream and look at YouTube videos at the same time because you can't log into like multiple accounts at this time, I don't think. But anyways, you guys all have a great evening, night, or morning, wherever you're from. And it was much appreciated that you stopped by. It really makes the stream go easier when there's people in here chatting. So, alright, you guys take care.